just marketing, you know?
Yeah.
You got us?
Do we get the 2 Black Tuesday?
No, not right now. Not right now.
2 Black Sunday.
I'm here with Elise, Cranny. Not on the podcast, in real life. You know, that's always a pleasure. 10K? I'm sorry. 5K champion. I'm sorry. I'm used to you winning
no 10K, no 10K.
I'm used to you winning all the time. I'm sorry. That's why I got mixed up.
I was glad we didn't have to run a 10K today.
Especially in the heat out there. How was it just coming out, knowing it was going to be this hot? I know you experienced that with the trials last year. What was your mindset coming in?
Yeah, well, I think it's funny when we first got here because Chris and I were like, this feels like the 10K last year because it was like the same time, and we were like, we're not running a 10K, we're only running 5K today. But it was nice that it was moved a bit earlier. I think it was helpful that it was hot last year. I feel like it was, honestly, that race was like pretty similar, you know, starting out slow and then squeezing the last mile. So I think there was some like comfort in that of like, okay, this is like, you know, we've done this sort of race before.
I was able to get out there and watch it, like not from behind here, and it's like every time you pass that Bowerman section, it was so loud. It was roaring, especially those last 2 laps. How much energy did that give you too?
So much energy, yeah. The Bowerman section is amazing, and it's like, I feel like it's in such a good spot on that curve, especially like you said, those like last couple of laps. It's like you can't even think about, you know, how you're hurting. You're just getting like some really good energy, and I think I was saying too, just like the energy from the whole team, like watching, you know, Carissa and Josh and Evan compete yesterday, and it's like just the energy from our community and people on the team is amazing.
Yeah, definitely. We love everyone on Bowerman. You all are always really cool with us and give us a lot of time too. But what's it like knowing you're gonna have Sean with you? How much more is that gonna help? Yeah. You guys gonna feed off of each other too?
Yes, it's amazing. I mean, Shalane told me before the race, she was like, you ought to make this team because like Sean's already done it and we haven't made a team together yet. And she was like, you gotta like, you know, one day in the future, like you guys are gonna look back and be like, you know, you made the team together in Eugene. So she was like, you gotta do it. And I was like, okay,
yeah,
I gotta hold up my end of the bargain.
That's pretty epic too. And also just the fact that Grant's there, so many Stanford alums.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking I'm sorry. Also, we were talking about a lot on the podcast was just like how you all have known each other for what, almost 10 years since you guys been to college and everything. That's crazy.
It's
with Vanessa
crazy.
As well.
It's crazy. I mean, Vanessa and I were just talking about that too because her and I and Sean all live together, and it's like we have like spent so much time together over the last several years. And then even, you know, in the women's 5K, like having, you know, Ella and Fiona in there too that went to Stanford. It's like we have quite the strong Stanford contingency, so it's pretty cool.
Stanford doing great things, getting a lot of good pros, but congratulations, Elise.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.